See, and that's when you know the difference between someone that knows guns and not knows guns, because they'll either call it a clip or they call it a magazine. And it's like, no, it's a magazine. Because I was like, yeah, you guys got any clips? Nah. It's a gun store, right? And it's like, no, we have magazines. And I was like, okay. So proper terminology. Just like, Mike, do you give a blowjob?
Proper terminology.
See what I'm saying?
Hey, everybody, welcome to Modesty Rugby. People, it's your boy, Big Daddy Dominic Covers. Of course, Jordy B. Mike, what had happened was Marrera.
Fuck you.
The rim job Marrera. Woo! Today we have a special guest, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Chemo Taylor, just here chilling with the relatives.
Very stiff. It's not an interview, man. It's just chilling. It's just still,
It
it's
ain't
still
a
me.
polygraph.
It's still me. It's still Mike
I didn't know
Marrera.
it was on.
And that's how I like to do it.
How did you put it on? I didn't see none of your
Like,
hands.
Oh yeah, hey, Mike knows how I put it on. Mike knows how I put that shit on.
Yeah, he puts
I
my
thought there
dick
was an
on his
on
mouth.
button.
Like this. Oh, I'll put it on Mike
Yeah.
right there.
I thought there was an on button.
No, dude. I like to keep the conversation normal,
Natural.
just natural, and then I'll push the record button, and
But I didn't see you push anything.
that's how I like to keep it.
That's
He thinks he's a ninja.
Well, Mike knows my
He
body
might
language. He
very
knows
well
when
be
I'm
a
on.
ninja, 'cause I didn't see him. and I was
But
like,
anyways,
I'm all
Chemo
set.
Taylor, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Yes.
Problem.
Fucking
This is gonna be great.
correctional officer from
Yeah.
AZ.
Yeah, man. You
I
were
don't know what
a
you're talking
range.
about.
Yeah, you were a range instructor for a while, though, right? And you've handled some guns then. And you know me, I love my guns. I love my weapons because zombies are coming. Okay, it's closer than you
That's
think,
the only
guys.
reason why he has weapons.
That's the
You know what's
only
funny
reason.
is that my question for that when I first got on was, "What would you do for Dawn of the Dead?" And mine wasn't even a gun.
No, nowhere near it. I'm
Mine
like,
was a
I need
samurai
water and
sword.
shelter. That's what.
Right?
That was a samurai
Fucking
sword.
samurai sword. Michonne, son.
I'm telling you, go ahead, try. Please do that to me. Enlighten me. Enlighten me. Why not a samurai sword?
Because it is a
did
heavy
his
piece of
homework.
metal that dulls very easily.
So you'd rather have a heavy piece of metal that dulls.
I would
very
have a
easily.
child's aluminum bat because
Yeah.
it's lightweight. It's long range, but not so long range to where you can't hold it and use it with one hand.
Okay, so the concept of my samurai sword and why I would choose is the same concept you would choose.
No,
over
because
my
the
bat.
samurai sword can get stuck in really hard places. Like, let's say you hit a real thick-skinned person. That's a zombie. Because that happens. We have different genes, different skeletal structures. You're going to hit this dude, and what if you
Rotten meat.
can't get it out?
That's why it's up to you to sharpen your sword right.
Well, then, hey, not everybody's thinking of getting a fucking diamond. They're just like, samurai sword stays sharp forever. And I'm
I'm
like,
sorry.
I'd get a baseball
see,
bat.
that's a
If
dumbass.
that's my
I think.
only weapon,
Yeah,
if
you
you think
better
of fucking
believe.
I
I'm
would
gonna be
take a
sharpening
baseball
that
bat.
yeah,
motherfucker.
right. You're
Because
gonna
a
know
baseball
exactly.
bat, it just goes boing, and
Yeah,
then
I would
you know
get
it
a
smashes,
baseball
and not
bat.
because if you miss and you just make bologna
I
slices,
would
you
get
can
both. Fuck it.
see now you're
Put the
carrying
fucking
now you're,
samurai
but that
sword
doesn't-
on
now
the
you're
bat.
carrying
What?
too much weight. You see, and a baseball bat, it's a multi-tool. Baseball bat's a multi-tool. You can't use a samurai sword. I mean, you can cut up some meat. But like a baseball bat,
Carrying
you can
too
use it
much
to
weight?
prop stuff. You can use it to jam it into stuff. You can use it for a hammer. You can
Okay,
use
so
it, you
what
know
if
I mean?
you tape or secure a
Aw, man.
samurai
Who
sword
says we have
with
tape?
just a little bit on the side of a baseball bat? Would that work?
Yeah, I mean, that's cool with me, man. I mean,
it'll
I'm
work,
cool
right?
with that.
Shit.
Do you have the tape and nah, it probably wouldn't because it's a rounded edge and there's a samurai sword and it'll flop at the first like try to. It might. No, it's physics, man. unless you weld it on there, then it ain't gonna
Do
happen.
that.
Aluminum's very hard to weld.
I've welded aluminum. It's
Well, you have to like. Man,
He's
this,
a welder.
this is
He's
getting
an
weird.
ex-welder.
Well, that's fine, but yeah, I see. But the normal, I can. Me
Man
and
of
Mike,
many
me and Mike can
trades.
figure out how to weld steel. Like we could. There's multiple ways to weld steel. There's only one way to do aluminum. You have to have the
Aluminum.
gas, and you have to have all that
sheet metal pipe
and all that
stuff,
shit. Yeah, we couldn't do that.
Hell
But regular old steel, yeah, anybody can weld steel. Not good,
That's fine.
but we could do it more than
I was about to
aluminum.
Say that too.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
no. For it would be always like we'd have to repair it every night, kind of thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but
dude.
aluminum, no, it's a different
do what you
different
gotta
element.
do. Dawn of the Dead, tell you the truth, it's whatever's open.
Yeah, man, I'll get a dildo and start smashing heads. I'll turn the vibration on in that bitch. But
You got
treat it
your
like
mouth
I'll,
open.
I'll do. You know what I'd
You
get?
have your mouth open.
Well, no,
You're
I'd
getting
get the
this one.
double-headed dildo and treat it like nunchucks. Woof, 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 woof. Ah! Wah! I'll be Bruce Lee in that
Didn't see
bitch.
that bitch coming.
Oh man,
They should-
what
they
if you
should
get
put
your
that in
ass
Walking
whooped
Dead.
by a double-headed dildo? You just somebody you talking shit to you. What you got? He pulls his shit out
And
like
somebody
oh.
recording does the slow mo. Just
Yeah.
I've seen a video like that.
Oh
Fucking
man.
hilarious.
what the fuck?
That's just funny.
So Mike, I had a question for you. I'm
Talking
sorry.
about double-headed dildo. You got a question for me?
Well,
Fucking bring
well,
questions to mind, Mike.
well. I got a serious question for you. I this is serious. I want to know. This is a serious podcast, as you can tell. Double-headed dildo nunchuck. Okay. I want to know something. I've been wanting to know this from you for years now, and now that we've gotten in a comfort zone, we're almost on episode 50. This is episode 49.
Oh,
Happy
49.
Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you guys had a good one. I had a good one. Mike had a good one. We have this new thing we're trying. It's annual now. It's annual.
Yeah.
Blackout Fridays.
Blackout Fridays.
Not Black
Instead of
Fridays.
Black Fridays.
Blackout Fridays.
Because while the women out
Oh, yeah.
shopping,
Yesterday
we
was
at the
awesome.
house with the kids.
We had the
Well,
house kids and just dads, and a lot of beer, a lot of whiskey, and that's all I'll say to that. But all I'm saying, let me ask you, it's a serious question, and I want to know this because we're partners. You know, and you got to know everything about your partner. You got to trust them. You got to love them, hold them, everything. You know, if they're having an anxiety attack, you got to. It's not. Excuse me.
Just waiting for it on. Waiting for
So,
it on.
Mike,
Don't breathe.
seriously.
hard like
Yes,
that,
I'll
'cause
put
you
it in
don't
your
know.
butt. All right.
well, everybody know. Hey, that's nothing news. But what I'm saying, what I'm going to ask you, crucial. Do you crumple or do you fold
The fuck?
when you wipe your ass? I didn't think you.
I was like, what? Oh no, I'm a folder. I'm a make sure that
He answered
I
it.
wrap that shit. I wrap that shit around my head.
Oh,
make sure
man.
it's flat.
2 or 3
Yeah,
times.
dude,
2
crumple.
or 3 times, bro.
Because if you crumple, like if you try to wipe your ass crumpled, like your finger might be where there's
In the
no
weak
toilet
spot.
paper. And then you just wipe your ass and think it's like, ooh, that's nice. But then you bring your hand up and it's like,
See, but crumple,
shit.
but crumple gives you texture though. That gives deep cleanse, son. Folding, you just that's like getting a
That's
butter
why-
knife with peanut butter
that's why
jelly.
it depends
That's
on
what
the pie.
happens when you fold.
that's
You
why
just
it depends
spread
on
the
the
shit.
ply. If you get that smooth shit.
I'm a crumpler. I'm a crumpler.
But if you get the one with the little designs in
One question: is it Charmin?
we get the thing. No,
I
we
get
get
the up and up at Target.
Oh man,
That shit is thick and yeah.
I get the stuff. I don't know where I get it. I don't know how.
Walmart?
But it was just supposed to be a funny question, not a conversation about our do habits. So we know Mike's a smearer and I'm a cleaner. That's
Hell no.
Mike smears
I
that
get
shit.
it all.
He
I
smears
get it
that
all.
shit like bagel and sour.
And then I get
cream
a
cheese.
wet paper towel.
Dude, goddamn, man.
I make sure that shit is clean, man. I don't see he walking around with stank ass. He got that itchy ass that when you're in the line and you just
You
like,
sit down and you gotta like go side to side. Everybody know that.
See,
Everybody know that shit. Everybody knows that fucking
he
dance
knows
in your
exactly
seat,
the
that side to
technique.
side shit.
He said the side to side.
It-
Like,
it-
it sucks.
Can you imagine? And he's if Chemo was at the range. All right, get ready to fire. Itchy ass hits. It's just, and he's like starting to moonwalk and shit, trying to rub his cheeks together.
they're like, just do what he does, man. I
Just-
guess-
This happens.
Okay, everybody, sights down, range. And he starts to like, he turns around, itches ass, like, oh shit, what's Mr. Taylor saying? What's Instructor Taylor saying? He's just, I don't know, he's getting down, he's grinding over there.
It's happening.
he's getting his concealed weapon.
I said, sights down, range.
Hurry up.
Oh man. Anyways,
Yeah, it was just a funny question. I didn't think we'd actually have a conversation about the itchy ass, side to side itchy
I
ass.
was pretty sure it was going to turn into a conversation.
Yeah. I
Well,
was
it
like,
always does. You got to take it there, man. You got to take it there, man. Mike started Googling itchy ass. And it said, stop it, Mike, stop
Well,
it.
Dominic knows the technique. You know, he's
Been
sits
there,
down and
done
tries
that.
to
Been there, done
Separate each cheek and shit.
that. Yeah, give it some air. You don't want that air, son. You want to keep that sealed shut until it's time to take care of it.
That's so many things to say, but I don't want
Say
this
that
to go
shit,
on.
man.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't want
That's
this
why-
to go on.
There's no filter here.
Yeah,
I
dude.
really don't
You
want
don't
this
you
to
don't
go
you don't just go. I don't want to speak in front of a microphone. Okay, yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose, man.
Man, that's great. Nobody sees your face neither.
No, we're gonna see your face. I took a picture already. You didn't even see that. See, you didn't see me turn it on. You didn't see me take a picture either. It's cheat.
But yeah, man.
That's always a question I wanted to ask the president if I ever had a chance. You got it, man. Like, cause it's me. You know, I would. How many times does that dude have to hear? So, what's on the agenda today, Mr. President? And then, how do you feel about that? You know, like he never gets to just go and relax. You know what I'm saying? He has the strongest. He's the most powerful man in the world, and he has to answer the same fucking questions every day. When Big Daddy goes into the White House, hey Dominic, how you doing? I set up the equipment. Mike, what had happened was Marrera on one end, I'm on the other, and the whoever president.
How
and I
do
had
you wipe your ass?
I'd be like, crumple or
Mr.
fold, crumple or fold. I need America needs to know. And you know what the shitty thing
I
about
use
that?
the flag.
I mean, not no pun intended. But you know what the shitty thing about that is? They would criticize his wiping technique too. People would
They
criticize
were
his
like,
wiping
oh
technique.
my god,
That or
he
change
is
the
a
world.
liberal.
I am
'cause
not.
he's crumpled.
Yeah. Oh my god. I bet you uses hemp toilet paper. You know,
He shouldn't be president. He
that-
doesn't crumple.
I'm a crumpler, and then there's rallies. There's
Fucking
rallies
riots.
with crumpled, like I'm pro crumpled, and then there's pro fold. Oh my god, what a divided country we have. Crumple and fold country,
America.
America.
I bet you people listening are just like,
What
motherfucker
in the
is-
hell? Yeah, we've lost.
but it's
We've
just,
lost
it's just
our
funny that
5
like,
listeners.
like we tell jokes amongst ourselves and we're like fucking knee slappers, like. But when you're in a uncomfortable or not, I guess a comfortable area, like okay, I told a joke around us
Yeah,
and we fucking like just start howling.
yeah.
Like fucking can't get us to shut up because it's so funny, and then somebody adds on to it, and the next person adds on to
Yeah,
it. And
it's
just,
super
and it
joke
just goes-
momentum, yeah.
and it's just ha ha ha, that real sincere gut laugh.
Yeah.
But then I was at work, and like I mean, I joke around with my coworkers or whatever, but then I say a joke that like we're more comfortable around,
Right.
And like it's just like crickets. Like nobody laughs, and I'm
dude,
just like,
plenty of
yeah,
times, plenty
yeah,
of times.
No,
Nobody.
Right? Right? And then be like,
fuck
I'm
y'all,
gonna
man.
get back to work, y'all. I'm gonna go back to
y'all
it.
then,
But
man.
inside, I'm like fucking dying. I fucking text Dom like, Dom, dude.
Dude, yeah, and I'll be fucking dying in my little corner of my work, my job, and then I look around, I do the same, like look around, like you.
Yeah, you gotta just like keep it to yourself. And
Oh,
it's just
dude,
like,
I
oh my
can't.
God,
But
this
like,
is-
I'll be listening to other people's podcasts and shit, and I start fucking rolling, laughing with my Bluetooth headset, so I get to like roll on the ground and stuff like that, and all my coworkers just go. They shake their heads. They just
Yeah,
go.
dude.
And some of them will look over there, and one of my coworkers. I mean, like I said, it's dick and ass jokes all day. Like that's all. That's
Yeah.
what, the only thing that it
Those
keeps
are
us
great-
entertained. You know
those
what I
are
mean?
Great coworkers.
Oh, dude, he's awesome, man. But like, I'll walk all the way over to his desk and look around and be like, "Dude, check it out." And I'll show him some crazy shit on my phone. He'll do the same shit. He'll either call me over or he'll be like, "Dude." He'll send it right to me. Be like, "Dude, man, this is a crazy shit." And,
It's
oh
just-
man, we were
It's
dying.
just
laughing.
embarrassing. Like I don't care about embarrassment, but it's just like one of those. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
huh?
No.
Nobody?
No.
No takers?
Yep.
All right.
All
Fuck
right.
y'all then.
All right.
Yeah.
We go back to my fucking corner and
Yeah.
fucking laugh my ass off.
Yeah, I
That shit
know.
was funny.
We just well, I mean, it's funny how people don't think that things are funny to us or to them that it is to us. You know what I mean? Like, dude, there are plenty of stupid, simple jokes that we'll say to one another, and it's just the funniest thing in the world. And we'll think about it at night, and be like, yeah,
remember that one
So you've been in a situation where you're telling a joke and then you keep trying to go. And
Oh,
go
dude,
until somebody laughs.
oh my god,
Eventually,
Yeah,
you're
you
just
did.
like,
And-
I'm not gonna get
that
it.
is Dominic
I'm
written
not
all
gonna get it.
over.
Yeah,
it.
no, dude. One time, me and him were at one of his coworkers' birthday party, and it was like a bunch of regular people.
Yeah,
And it's
super
just me and
normal
him.
people.
And you know, they're all laughing and joking because a lot of his coworkers' friends or of his friends are there, so they're comfortable with each other. They kick it on a daily, but Dominic and his coworker kick it on a daily because he's at work. But then he invites me over, and like we're like sitting at a table, and it's like a long table stretch with like all his friends or whatever, and they're laughing and joking, and Dominic tries to put a quip in there like, ah, and then I'm like, ah, you know, and then they're like looking at us like,
These degenerates.
he's fucking who invited the help? Like,
But my
you know what I'm
coworker,
saying?
since he knows our humor, he was laughing
Yeah.
too. Like he was like, "Dude, that's hilarious."
Yeah, but everybody else, all his people that don't know us,
Their asshole
that know
puckered
each other,
so
they
fast.
just looked at us like,
You couldn't fit a dime
Why
through
are
their
you even
ass.
talking?
It was so puckered. They're,
Excuse me, sir. My drink is empty.
Can you you're Mexican, right? You're the bus boy. My shit is dirty. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I got to go work tonight.
All right, I'll
No,
get
like,
you
dude, no,
another drink.
but I've done that. I've done that plenty of times where I'm like trying to joke,
And
but
you
then they're
just
like, haha, and then I'm like, but,
I
there's
got
a but
more.
here. And you
Funny.
try to keep
There's
it
an
going.
add-on,
Oh god, and
Like-
you just keep reaching for that nothing.
and they're just like,
Or
they
that
do
or. It's like, oh man.
yeah,
and then-
I got a lot of that in Arizona. They don't get that.
yeah.
They don't get.
is that
the
a
jokes
liberal
on it.
place or kind of a conservative place, or is
Oh,
it a mixture? It's kind of like California, where
depends
it's
on
just
where
kind of
you're
weird.
at.
All right.
It's really not like California at all. To tell you
Ooh.
the truth, a bunch of farmers and country
Okay.
people.
Sucks over there.
So-
Well, you get automatic weapons. Okay.
That's
They're
the only
fucking
good
nice
thing.
over there though.
Huh?
It's the only good thing.
Oh, okay. I thought it is not.
I'm
the
not
one.
gonna lie. Everybody's all, oh, it's hot over there. It's hot over. It's only hot for 3 months. Other than that, it's nice.
But hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, it's normal. It's like
That
California.
fucking week that
But
I
those
went out
those
there,
those
man.
3 months, those 3 months,
Terrible.
it's hell.
No,
Okay.
terrible.
Borderline
There's
hell.
hell and
I
then there's
believe
that.
that's where
Dude,
your spirit goes
like
when you
those-
die. You go to Arizona.
Remember when,
When you die and go to hell, you go to Arizona.
when me and Ivan went out there, dude, it was like what 3 days, dude. Nobody had their windows down because it was so fucking hot. You had to have an AC, and I felt
can't.
sorry for the people that didn't have an AC.
Oh, and that's happened to me too.
Oh my
I
god,
carpooled
dude,
one
You
time.
fucking
with one of my
dehydrated.
coworkers.
Oh
His
no.
AC was out.
Oh,
Heat
And
stroke.
it was in June.
Oh no.
Horrible.
That's like
Horrible.
That's like when fucking summer starts.
It is. You hate life for those 3 months.
God.
It's very, very bad.
Fuck that
Yeah.
noise.
People are nice in AZ though.
Yeah.
Like we went to a couple like
Well, it's
auto
because they don't know
shops.
if you have a gun or not.
Yeah, and that's another thing. And it was funny because we were talking to a couple guys that were like they had their guns because it's open carry over there.
Yeah.
And we were like, "Hey, what's the gun control over here like?" And he was like, "You use 2 hands." I was like, "Pretty much." I mean,
the
fuck.
dopest answer I've ever heard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gun control. Use 2 hands.
Yeah.
Like,
All
that's
right.
fucking awesome, dude.
Dude,
But they're
Don't
really
get me
cool
wrong,
out there.
I like it. I mean, I've been there for 2.5 years already, but I miss home.
Yeah,
You
of course,
can't- you
man,
can't
of
beat it.
course.
Yeah, man, you
Can't beat
can't.
it.
It's where it's where the memories
Dude, I
are and
went-
stuff.
that time I went to Texas, I was like, "Oh, Texas is tight. Like, I love it. All the trees and just the
Yeah.
fresh air, and you know."
eventually,
but then you're
just
like,
I can't.
"I
live
need to
here.
go back home."
I can't live.
It was
here.
funny because like I
Yeah.
would call Mike when he was in Texas, and I would just
Yeah.
call him, and talk to him like on my
Yeah,
lunch
I'd
or
call
something.
Kimo, too.
Yeah, we would just talk and talk. And that's not true. But yeah, you're the only
Remember when
person I
was
call.
talking to you
You're the
about
only.
gas?
You're
I was like,
the only person
I'm
I
gonna
call.
send you.
the only
Oh,
person.
that's another
gas.
nice thing.
Yeah,
that's
gas.
another. Oh
Gas is
man, the
good
gas
over there, huh?
prices.
Oh yeah, dude. Gas
Di-
over
it's
there?
a different planet. It's just that. I mean, California, that's its own animal. It really is because
It
we have
really is.
from Southern California all the way to Northern California.
Yep.
It's just a different animal. It's basically its own island. It
Yeah.
could be its own island. But
No,
like
it
if you
can.
go everywhere else, it's like Midwest. You're like more flat plains.
Well, it's funny because you
And
can
hurricanes,
compare
you know.
it, California and Texas, they're pretty much the same kind of type of beast. Like they have their own way of doing things,
Right.
and they're gonna do it that way. It doesn't matter what anyone
Right.
says. California, the same thing. And then you got Arizona.
Yeah.
Kinda
And
just
New
like
Mexico.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
like
I
a
know, well,
side
New
note.
Mexico is kind of just there. It's a filler. It's the soy of
I mean,
of
Arizona
the
has
United
its
States.
beauties. I'm not gonna lie, the sunset. I mean, like when I'm driving to work and the sunberry comes out, I'm like, damn, dude, that's nice. Like it's nice.
the West.
Yes, it's
You know,
it's.
man? Good old West.
I like it. I mean, I like it. I just can't. I can't. It can't be home.
Yeah, you want to go
That's so
home,
great.
dude.
See, I've never lived anywhere besides San Diego.
And I
so
never
like,
thought I would.
Oh,
You know
really?
what I mean? And I've been over there, and that's the whole reason why everybody's like, "Why'd you leave San Diego? Why'd you leave San Diego?"
Dominic still stays in his room.
Yeah, I don't even leave the house, like let alone the state. Fuck that. I mean, I have a hard time when I go to Nevada. It's just when I go to Vegas and party, I'm like, I'm ready to go home.
Where have you traveled? Nobody even mentions Vegas, like ever. They think it's part of California and shit. They're just
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
right. Well, it is. I mean,
so you've
sure,
never
well,
been to
might as
Vegas?
well be.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've been to
pretty
Vegas.
much.
So you've been out of California, right? Is that?
Isn't that just 6 hours away
Yeah,
in Cali?
yeah.
But I drove there.
Yeah. Well, you could drive to New York too, motherfucker. That don't mean it's California.
Damn.
That is the worst drive too,
Never want to do it.
dude.
I have
I'll-
zero
I'll-
interest. You know,
Best
people are like,
drive
I would.
I've taken was from California, San Diego to Louisiana.
Really?
It was
Ew.
badass.
Oh man.
Ugh.
2 5-hour energies, 13 hours later, I was like, I drove from San Diego to the middle of Texas. One straight shot.
I was
Oh,
gonna
that's
say,
just
I
what
thought
they
even
also
I thought it was about 24
That's what I
hours.
did
Alright.
for Seiko and them.
Yeah, because I had my
I
kids
did
in the car, so
Cali
I didn't trust
straight
somebody
to
else
fucking
drive.
Houston.
Oh no, that's
So I took it upon myself.
Yeah, yeah,
I was
no,
like, you know what? Just
Yeah.
sip on the 5-hour
Gone.
energies. That was
Oh,
good.
no.
But that was a nice drive.
Dominic's
And
lazy
By
as
the
hell.
way, Louisiana, nobody has all
It's
their
not
teeth.
that I'm lazy. I just don't want to do it.
Louisiana, nobody has all their
Laziness
teeth.
has something to do with that.
Nah, because when I get fed up and shit, and people are like, I don't want to do it, I'll be like, fuck, and then I'll get up and then I go do it, and I get all gung ho about shit, and I fucking get it done, and then people bitch still, but whatever.
The end result is like, I did it. You can rub that shit in everybody's face like you do.
I'll rub that shit in their face if I don't do it. See, I got y'all to do it.
I
He
would have
would.
did it.
Yeah. Nope, I would never say that. I'd be like, I would have done it, but no, it's like, no, I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't
could
do
have did
that.
it better.
I would say that. Yes, that's right in my vocabulary, dude. So, man, let's get down to it. Our guests here. What made you go to the be a range? What was it called? A range master or a range? What is it
Talking about
called?
Specifically, like guns. I did it because being a training officer, you have to, and training is a passion.
But what? I mean, you just what? So you went from hula to to straight up range master or what?
No.
Range officer or whatever. Sheriff's department. So were we trying to become a deputy or something like that, or
That was
what?
a DO.
A DO.
a dumbass. Dumbass. The fuck is a DO?
Prisons. The prisons. The officers in the prison. They
Okay.
separate them. I don't know why. Because you got patrol. You got the people that drive around in the black and white.
Okay.
And then you got the people that work in the jails.
Okay, so you were the for what we a lack of vocabulary. You were the warden. You're the one that got the stick.
Corrections
And
officer.
so, yeah, well, you were like doing the stick on the ding ding
Yeah.
ding on the thing. What a
That
dick.
guy. With the 50 million keys on his head.
Yeah. Yeah. So you were that dude for a while, and then you're just like, fuck this, I want to do something else, or they were like, hey, it's time.
I like being a training officer, but like I said, I had the urge to get out of California. So I applied for Arizona, got it, and then right now I currently work for the state corrections,
Oh, okay.
all the big prisons. I work at the worst prison in Arizona at this point, right now.
Yeah.
It's the Pelican Bay of Arizona. Pretty much, just to sum it up.
Oh, right on.
San Quentin, Pelican
Oh,
Bay.
my.
Yeah, it's that of Arizona, the prison
It's
I
pretty
work
bad,
at.
dude. It was
I've
funny
been
because I went to
through-
take the corrections officer test. I passed. They were like, you can either go to this prison, this prison, this prison. They were like, this is like high profile.
And then he goes, "Hey, which one do you work at?" I go, "Lewis." He goes,
I'm gonna work
"That's
at the
one
girls'
they
prison."
told me that.
That they kill people.
Yeah.
Like they kill.
I was like,
correct-
"I know, bro.
I
It's
was
awesome."
like, see, if I pass that test, be like, where you want to go? Where's Martha Stewart? Where was she at? Where was she put it? I want to go
I'm
to
telling
that
you, I
prison,
was like,
all
can I
right?
go to the girls' prison?
Oh, just saying, Jody
female-
Arias.
I hear the women are worse. I
know,
hear
they're-
women are worse than men.
Yes, you can get a tampon thrown at your face.
That. Oh my
And
god.
not a open one.
No, I'm
a
talking
real
about a
used.
bloody-
I'm just. Thank you, Mike. Thank you
A
for that
bloody one.
description. You some bitch. No, I
That's
hear
what
women
the
are
women
way
prison-
worse.
They are because it's not really. No, it's everything's different.
Well,
You
it's
know what I mean?
different.
Yeah.
Like just.
Like you're not gonna have the normal problems as you have in a male prison.
Oh, okay.
Like you got Jody Arias over there at Perryville. That's the only woman prison we have in that state.
Okay.
And Jody Arias, you know what Jody Arias?
No
right?
clue. Sorry, Mike.
Oh, Jody
Do his
Arias.
job. Yeah, Mike
The
going.
chick
But you
that
keep going. Yeah.
Stabbed her boyfriend. Like they made a freaking Lifetime movie.
And then
on
she,
it.
and she said, like she shot
Her.
too, and the bullet casing was on the blood.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do remember that. Okay, I
That-
do remember
that's
that.
her.
I do.
How's
Okay.
that?
Oh, she's there.
Arizona.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Jody Ann Harris in
her-
Alexander's house
Right
in
before she
Mississippi.
got locked up.
Why did she
said
do it?
on camera?
She's a fucking woman. That's
Bro,
why. Oh, I'm sorry,
She
women.
said
Sorry,
on
guys.
camera, I am going to get impregnated by a correctional officer. So from then on, they put her in the prison, and no male was ever able to work in that pod that she was in
Wow.
because she said
Damn.
that.
She's psycho, dude.
It's
Very.
either that or smart because she gets isolated and she's like, all right, fine.
Yeah, very.
Wait, is that her as a blonde?
Yes.
I get it now.
You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
Okay.
Just saying.
She's crazy.
Very.
Yeah, no, I think I heard about her on another podcast. I was like, this chick is nuts. Look at that picture. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
What a crazy
That's
bitch.
fucking psycho, dude.
Oh my god, that's insane. Okay, so Mike found like the craziest looking. Oh god. Boom. Okay, we need to stop. Yeah, we need to stop looking. We need to stop this. Anyways, so yeah, so
Wait, like I
okay,
said,
what do you do? Oh my god, can I say just close it? I told you to close it. Just stop.
You didn't say close it.
Every
You just-
prison's a different beast, man. It just depends on what you're doing.
That's psycho.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nuts,
But
man.
I'm gonna tell you, everybody relates to California
Why is that?
because they're like, oh man, it's not like those Cali guys, like in prisons wise, like the Cali gangs and the freaking Cali prison gangs.
Well, are we
they
like
have a
soft
Mexican
or?
mafia.
Cali's
no,
beef,
no.
son.
Oh, really?
They have a Mexican mafia,
Mm-hmm.
but they call it the new Mexican mafia because the original Mexican mafia originated in California.
Okay.
So they made their own in Arizona,
Oh, okay.
and they always relate, oh well, it's not as bad as California's. Well, of course not. You got Pelican Bay and San Quentin and freaking.
Oh, okay.
Those are the prisons that
yeah.
everybody knows about.
I never want to go there. I am way too soft. I'm a fucking flower.
That's what I'm
You
saying, dude.
know
I just
what?
went to jail for like 3 days, and I was like, I'm fucking do everything by the law. I'm fucking, even though
I'm
my
going
fucking-
64 miles an hour on that goddamn highway.
Everything
Even
is
though
a
my
mental
blinker's
thing.
gone, I'm still doing the
Yeah.
arm signs.
Bro, everything's mental. Everything is mental.
Well, you know me. No, I would not last. I'd be with those dudes. I'd be one of those horses. I'd be like, get me out of here. I don't want to belong here. I'd be like, yeah, I
You'd
won.
be Will Ferrell and fucking.
No, but you'd be the officer that calls them out on the bullshit. You'd be
I would be.
fuck out of here, dude.
I would,
Like,
see, but I'd be a sympathetic dude. I am. I'm like, dude, you need to chill.
I'm not gonna lie, it hits me sometimes.
Oh,
But
really? So
then
it does.
Then I'm like, all right, let me figure this guy out. Let me see if he's really. And I keep him talking and talking, and eventually it comes out. Truth comes
And
out.
and
Yeah, that's so
you
crazy.
told me before that like sympathetic dudes are the ones that get
Yeah.
compromised.
yeah, because they'll pitch you the stories. They will. They will
And I
tell
was
you. They
like,
will
okay, I'll
tell
let you out.
Exactly. Exactly. They're
Fuck
like,
that.
I got in here because somebody did this to my kid. Oh, well then go. What the hell are you doing here? You know what I'm saying?
Go
Like,
get that motherfucker.
Yeah. But I mean,
That's so. I
have
never
a
thought of
saying.
that. I never thought of that.
when is the inmate lying?
Yeah.
Whenever he opens his mouth.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm.
Okay, letting you know, I'm gonna put this out on the internet, so don't.
That's fine.
Okay. But yeah, dude, I
And
never
even
thought
when you
of
were
that.
saying like you're not supposed to let like even like don't conversate with them
You
as
can.
far as like
You can.
no as far as like my favorite team is Chargers.
No, you
Or-
can. It's just know your boundary though.
Yeah.
Because if you do it without even knowing how comfortable you're getting, then you're gonna slip.
Oh, dude, like, cause
But if I know I can do that and I'm not gonna go past a certain point,
yeah,
that's fine. You can be like fucking, fuck your Cowboys,
yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that,
fuck the
Yeah.
Cowboys.
and talk shit to him. He's like, oh, so what's your team? You tell him your team. You're not compromised,
yeah.
but then just know he might be trying to game you to learn shit about you.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because then next question,
Like where you from and like
well, next
like,
question might be like, oh, so what's your team? All right, I'm Steelers fan. And he goes, oh, you know, hey, how about them Steelers the next day? Next day after that, man, the Steelers did pretty good, huh? Then you're like, oh, so now you're getting into the Steelers. It's all a game, dude.
That
Yeah,
is
nothing
one
but
scary fucking
time.
game I'd lose
Yeah.
instantly. Hey, man, you're the new guy.
You
Yeah,
video
what's up? What's
game.
your name?
Video games.
Yeah, I like you.
At least you know that, though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? At
nah,
least
don't
you know
don't
that
wanna do
because
that.
there's officers that go in there that know that and still try.
See, I'm 33, man. I know where
But
to
then-
step. You know, the correctional
But then
facility.
you were also
No.
telling me like you could be the guy that like conversates with people, but you still don't want to be the guy that's like, don't worry about my fucking team, and like
Yeah.
you know, because then you're the dick
Yeah,
Those guys, the
corrections
reason why it's
officer,
hard,
and you're like, fuck.
and that's fine.
it's
to be
probably
that way,
easier to do that though.
It's really not.
See,
It's
that's what
not?
I'm saying
No.
because they.
Because it's actually really harder because once you're a dick, you have to stay a dick. your whole career.
I have zero problem doing that. That's what I'm good
fine.
at.
If that's the type that you want to be, but I shit you not, you're gonna run into those inmates that actually you feel like, hey, don't belong there. People make mistakes. We're all one mistake away from being an inmate.
They just got caught,
Exactly.
or it was bad enough
might have
mistake.
it might have been a legit reason. I've seen guys just like, okay, I'm not gonna treat murderers the same. I'm gonna treat everybody the same.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna be like more of a dick to this guy because he's a murderer rather than this guy that's freaking in there for DUI.
Computer fraud or something like that.
I'm gonna be the same to everybody because you got two different types of murderers. You got a person that murdered for his own personal reason, just fucking thought the shit was funny,
Uh-huh.
and then you got a person that murdered for a legit reason that you would murder somebody for.
Again, goes back to those 3 days, dude. Like they treated me like I was like, man, I was just in here for failure to appear to court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they treated me, they handcuffed me and like treated me like I was a fucking murderer.
Oh
like,
my!
like this dude actually was in a biker gang and he actually killed somebody.
Because you're never gonna know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Just because he's in there that time for that doesn't mean he didn't do time before for something worse. And he just got out. You know what I'm saying? You have freaking child molesters. You got everything. I don't like looking in their file because I'm gonna treat them all the same anyway.
You're right.
And if I do notice something, it might switch up the way I treat you.
That's tough.
Exactly.
That
I
is
heard of
super
a
tough.
dude that went to prison for I think it was like 3 years because his little brother was getting bullied and got like beat up, like fucked up and in jail or in
Hospitalized.
Yeah, hospitalized. And he went and he found those dudes and whooped that ass and he got caught, and he went to jail for 3 years.
He's not a bad person. He did what he did, and if he admits to it, be like, nah, man, I messed those guys up.
Because
that's
they
why
were
I'm
fucking
here.
with.
I'm not gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna give you more because I respect you for that.
Yeah.
No, I'll be like, all right, hey, that's cool. That's what's up. Get out. Don't fuck up no more. Don't come back.
Yeah.
Simple. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna treat him any different. You still have to cuff up.
Yeah.
You still have to go freaking, get out when I say get out. Go back in when I say go back in.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. And they'll respect that too. It's all a respect factor. They'll notice that no matter what, you're going to do your job regardless of the situation.
Yeah.
Like me, I tell them straight up. They like me because I'm honest, and I tell them straight up. I don't like to sideblind people and try to be all sneaky. I'll tell you I'm going to get you. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to get you, and it's up to you to stop me. You know what I mean? That's how I get down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go after this. You got a cell phone in prison? I'm going to get your phone. So just know that. You better hide it well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll pull him in my office just to tell him that. He's like, why'd you pull me in here, man? I don't want to be in my office.
Yeah.
The position I'm in, nobody wants to be in my office.
Oh,
They think
you're the principal.
they think that they think that anybody who walks in my office is a rat.
And that's the worst label to you.
I have the power to do anything to them. I can be like, hey, you give me this, I'll give you your visits back. You know what I mean? I don't do that. I don't deal with inmates,
Yeah.
But, and it's not even true. I haven't seen not one rat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I don't want these drugs on the yard.
Yeah.
That's not a rat. That's a person trying to control what's around him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Actually legit get out or not relapse.
Yeah.
You got to respect that from somebody. Not everybody thinks that way.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm getting freaked out, man. I don't think I've blinked in the last
crazy.
15 minutes.
Prison's no joke, man.
No, that's I
It takes a special type of person to work there.
Yeah. Just like it takes a special person to do like
Congratulations, chemo.
yeah. If you want to say that, I mean that's a hell of a graduation process. I mean, like congratulations.
Second month, I got kicked in the face. It was crazy.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you told me that story. Man, tell that story.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm all ears.
I got kicked in the face. My sergeant came up. The inmate was just talking mess to him, and we were by the door trying to de-escalate the situation. Inmate just hit him. Boom. I took him down. He sprayed both of us, dragged him out of the pod by himself. But in the midst of dragging him out, I slipped, and the other inmate that was on the side just went, boom, kicked me right in the eye.
Ooh.
Simple as that.
I remember you sent me that picture. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Fuck, dude.
I
Fuck
got
that
hit.
noise.
I mean, it's
I've been kicked in the face too.
like I said, it's different because you're walking into like, okay, you got street cops.
Mhm.
It's dangerous because you obviously carry a gun. You got people outside that have guns and everything. You catch the bad guy, cuff him up. Where do you send him? Prison. So everybody in prison is that bad guy that those cops were looking at.
Right.
That's why corrections is the redheaded stepchild of law enforcement.
I get it. I mean, I don't get it, but I guess I understand.
You know
Like,
what I mean? They're like,
because they get to get rid of them, and you have to deal with the perma stench that is the prison. I mean, that's a bad.
Together.
Yeah.
The cops on the streets are a mixture of people, good people, bad people.
Yeah.
The ones that are actually doing things.
And
prison,
you're in
it's just the
bad
guys.
people. Yeah.
It's just the bad guys.
And
You're
even
going in
the correctional officers. I mean, may I just say, some of them could be bad.
Oh,
Just like there could be bad cops, bad Jack in the Box
and that's
drive-through people. You know,
correctional officers are dirty. You have dirty cops. You have dirty correctional. You have dirty freaking
cashiers. You got dirty everything. You know?
Everything.
Dirty
It's-
accountants, dirty hackers. I do everything.
It's no different, but guarantee on the news something happens. It's gonna be like, oh, there goes another officer.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, wait, and you know what? Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you want to watch this because you're surrounded by it every day, but have you seen Orange is the New Black?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Like, that didn't do any good, at least season 2. That didn't do any good for a correctional
watched that?
officer. Yeah.
Is it good?
The first season's good, second season's the same, and then I didn't even
I'm
bother
not
with
gonna
third.
lie, I wish I wouldn't put the show out.
See, and it didn't make you guys look good.
It doesn't.
And I was like, ooh, that's kind of awkward. Like, you know what I mean? But you know what? But I'm sure stuff like that does happen.
And you know what? The reality of the thing is, it can happen anywhere. That's like,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
I'm not gonna
I mean, who
do
did-
this because
yeah.
I can get killed. You can get killed walking out your door. Does that mean you're not gonna leave your
Yeah.
house?
Yeah. I mean, you're at a stoplight, and you get the green light. All of a sudden, you start to go, but some
Somebody
dickhead
T-Mobile you.
saw the yellow light about a mile away, and then said, "No, I can still make it." Wham! And then you're dead.
Drive? You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Like, it's one of those. It's a catch-22.
But I'd rather be a bagger boy for Albertsons than fucking correctional officer. You know what I mean? It's like the chances of you dying are pretty dramatically
You know
low.
what, realistic, and to be honest with you, if you look up the statistics, it's really not. The chances of you dying, you gotta understand, these guys eventually want to get out. And to assault,
Yeah, but
or
some don't give
especially to
two
kill,
shits.
Yeah,
officer?
that's
That's the guy.
percentage
Yeah,
I'm
there
worried
is.
about.
There is guys like you know,
Now, if
it's
you got
like,
a
dude, I just want to
lifer,
get the fuck out of here,
if
man.
you got a lifer, yeah. But I'm gonna tell you right now, majority of the lifers are in there and have been in there for a while, and they've realized, hey, I'm too old for this stuff, man.
Yeah.
I'm already doing life in prison. You know what I mean? I want to get the benefit. I want to reap the benefits that I can while I'm in here.
Yeah.
Like visits. Visits is probably that, your store, and rec is the most important thing to these inmates.
Oh,
Because
wow.
it's the only bit of freedom they have in anything.
only entertainment.
Your store, you get food from the outside.
Yeah.
Your phone calls, you get to talk to your family. Your
Yeah.
visits, you get to see your family. Your rec, you get to see outside.
Oh my. Can't do it. No
Yeah,
way.
man.
I'm driving 62 now. I used to drive 64. Thought I was a bad boy. Now that
That's what I'm
shit,
saying. I'm
that's
gonna
just
be
going
like,
down to 62
Sure, yeah, sure.
instantly.
I'm not gonna lie, it helps out with that too. The reason why I want to do it is because I'm interested in. My ultimate goal was to be in the gangs, the gang unit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was
And
like,
study
well,
'em, know 'em, you know what I mean? And I'm just
Gang
interested
detail.
in that stuff.
That's so weird because you find that interesting, and you can hear like you're genuinely interested in
I
it.
really am.
I have zero interest in that. I don't want to know no essays from the ones that are in or out, or I don't even want to know what fucking gang. I don't even want to know what color you represent. Okay, no, none of that. You'd be like, hey man,
If
where
it
you
ain't the
from?
red,
I'm
white,
like,
and blue.
like every time, like there was, it wasn't all the time, but I definitely know in high school there were some people that would just be like, where you from? I'm like,
San Diego.
Me? I said, and I would say that I'd be like, me? They were like, yeah, man, where you from? I'm like, is that a trick question?
Well,
Like,
you
I don't
used to-
really
you
get
used
it.
to
Like,
rock a lot of red. That's why.
yes, I used to wear a lot of
You
red, but
used
I
to
mean, it's
rock
favorite color.
red
It was
like
more
a
of a
fucking-
But see, and that's the thing though, it helps out on the outside too. Because you're
Oh.
oblivious when you're out here and you don't know like what I see in prison, it's from out here. And it's just brought into the prison. That's why they call it a prison gang.
Mm.
But it's not a gang. A gang is outside.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
they evolved into the prison, made a prison gang. So it's like if you're oblivious to what's happening outside, what do you know? It shows you a whole sight of what's actually going on outside.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be standing next to a guy in a grocery store that has 13, 14 tatted on his right arm.
Yeah.
You're not going to know anything about it. You're not going to think anything about
Maybe
it.
it's the,
Me, on the other
his
hand,
kid's age.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at him and be like, you did time and you're in a game.
I'd be like, I think his area code's missing a number.
And now I'm going to keep looking over my shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm not going to turn my back on that individual.
Oh. Well, now I'm fucking paranoid about the number 13 or 14.
I'm just saying,
Thanks.
it's stuff like that you need to know,
Fuck
especially
me,
being here
man.
in the Southeast. We all know what's out here.
Yeah.
You know what
I
mean?
am in complete
See,
bliss.
he's-
I don't know anything
Yeah,
about
he's
that.
oblivious.
I said,
Totally.
a dude said, "Where are you from?"
Yeah, I was like,
Like, so are you saying like exactly where I'm from?
That's
Like,
what I
my
mean. I'm like,
address?
well, geographically,
Like my-
we're in San
like my
Diego.
ethnic-
The topography is actually a desert, so we shouldn't be living here because the water is very scarce. So, like I would break it down like that, but like you can't just be asking
My
me like that.
ethnicity?
Well, I would say that. I'd be like, so like, what do you like? I would seriously give him this. So here's a funny story about being street smart and book smart. First off, I'm not book smart at all. I do enjoy reading, but if I enjoy the reading, it's because I'm enjoying the reading. It's not because someone say, "Hey, read this book," and I'm like, "Now I got to read the book." It's not like that. Yeah. But I was in high school. I'm walking 100% by myself. It was lunchtime. Dude was like, I've seen this guy. Don't know his name. We say what's up to each other, and that's as far as that relationship was. Just a mutual respect. Never had any classes with this guy. Just we'd see each other, give him the nod. Hey, what's going on? All right, and then just moved on. He goes, "Hey, man." I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I kept moving on. But he's like, "Hey, man, come here." I was like, "All right." I was like, "What's up?" He goes, "You want to buy some fruits?" And I go, "What?"
He's like apples and oranges.
So, fucking ruined the story, man.
I got an amino acid.
See,
problem.
that's why do I have Mike here? He
I
fucking
can't
ruins the
eat
story.
citrus.
So he goes, "Dude, you want to buy some fruits?" And I go, "What?" And he goes, "You want to buy some fruits?" And I go, "Like a pear?" And then he started fucking dying. He goes, "Dude, forget it." And he's just like, he was like, "Well, buy some weed." I was like, "No, man, like I don't do that." He goes like, "All right," like he was like, "I should have known." Like he's like, "All right, man." And then that was the last conversation. We didn't even say what's up to each other.
Square.
No, I swear to God, he was like, "You want to buy some fruits?" And I was like a pear? And I was like, that kind of sounds good.
It's like, how many you got?
He got a bunch.
No,
I'll
it
take
would
a
have been
dozen.
funny if that conversation would have just went on like that.
Oh man!
He's
I mean,
thinking
if
he's
I would have
talking
said,
about one thing,
"Oh yeah,
you're
man,"
thinking
and he
about
brought out
another
this
thing.
fucking,
Yeah.
It's like, hey, why? What you got?
Let me guess.
He's all, man, I got that good. Like, how good? Is it juicy?
Is it?
You know what I mean?
Is it fresh?
Is it
Yeah,
fresh?
man,
Like,
straight up.
where'd you get it from?
is it chopped
Hey,
up
bro.
already, or do I have to do the Dyson myself? Dyson, oh, he knows what the fuck he talking about. He know how to chop his shit already. Damn, he wants this shit pre.
Hey,
Damn.
I got it already rolled. What?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's packaged up already.
You got
know
bread
it's
too?
not.
Like, you got bread too?
How
many-
many get a dozen pairs?
Yeah, I'll be like, I want some pears. I want Fiji apples. I don't want that grandma shit. That grandma shit. That shit.
Granny
that
Smith's.
Granny
I don't
Smith's.
want
gotta
That's some
announce.
bullshit. Give me Fijis or nothing.
I got to announce what your name on an ounce, man. I want some
You got those
pounds.
gallons?
Pounds.
You got those galas?
Yeah, I'll never forget that. I was like, "Well, like pears? Like a pear?" I was like, "Oh my god!" And you can see the like, "Oh man, high school." Like, why am I talking to the dude? He's this long-headed fuck that shaved half of his head, and he's
I would've
wearing.
Never, if I was slinging drugs, I would never even pick you out. I'd be like,
Well, you could
nope.
tell. Well, by
not
that
him.
story, now I'm thinking about it. You
He's
could
still
tell it
wearing
was
N
fucking
ones.
new. He was like, "I don't know how to do this. I'm just start asking people." And yeah, so yeah, I'm not very observant when it comes to. I'm observant on more things like, how do I get the fuck out of here if things go down? I need to grab my kids and go to the back of the store. Like, because people will go to the exits because people are sheep in general. They're just sheep. Yeah. And you'd be like, if something goes down, they'd be like, "Oh, I need to go to the exit that I already went in because that's familiar." Or the familiar exits. I'm like, "Oh, I know there's at least 2 or 3 in the back." So if I'm in the back of the store and I hear a pow, 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 okay, and I'm going straight through the back, I'm like, going back, I'm going to grab an iPod if I can, and then I'm going to fucking leave.
That kind of goes by what I'm talking about. It's like not necessarily you have to be an officer, but read up on stuff like that, body language, people walking in.
Well, yeah, I mean, but we're 30 now. We're all over 30 now, and you can tell someone when they're kind of fidgety, because first off, we have kids, and you can tell when a kid's fidgety, he just wants to get down. He does that slide motion thing going on. You can't. His fucking bones turn to jello, and you can tell. Okay, maybe he doesn't want to be held. Okay, maybe he wants to run around and shit. He or she. But like, it's the same thing with adults. If you're buying groceries. And you're just waiting there in line, and you move your step, and when somebody else moves the step, and that's normal body language. You ain't scratching, you ain't looking around constantly. You're not that's bad body language, and that's what I would call bad aura. That's bad energy. And I tell Mike all the time, I'm like, I'll talk to someone, I'll say hello to him, hey, what's going on, man? And then they'll be like, man, these motherfuckers, and you already know, bad energy. I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with it. They're like, oh yeah, I'll be right back. And Mike knows, like, we'll be in the middle of a conversation, and I just leave. I just go, and I'll just walk away. I'm like, I don't want none of that stank on me. I don't want none of that on me. That is terrible energy. I don't want none of that. It's bad enough I'm poor and living with my in-laws. I don't want none of your shit too. You know what I mean? But you're right. You could tell as you get older, you're like, okay. Someone's about to get punched. And I don't need to be around that. And then Mike goes and fucking sleeps somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, hey, man. And
that's like one of those situations, situational awareness. You have
zombies.
Put it in the same way that they teach us. It's like you got awareness: white, yellow, orange, red.
It's racist.
It's an Oriental person.
Oh, hey, you said Oriental. Oh my God.
You got white.
I told you, Mike's
white
racist.
You're like oblivious. You're not paying attention to anything.
You hear that? You hear that, Trump supporters?
Not
you
even
white
looking
people
around.
ain't shit. That's what Kibo's
got
saying.
You alt-right motherfucker.
Then you got the yellow.
The yellow skins.
The yellow. You're looking around, but you're not really thinking anything's going on. You're just naturally doing it. And you got orange, which is not on alert fully, but you're like, all right, he walked in, he's doing this, he's acting kind of funny, so I'm gonna keep my eye on it.
Okay.
Then you got red, just straight up acting.
Yeah.
Acting like, and you're getting ready because something is happening or something's about to happen. That's
It's that high tension that you could feel it in air. It's thick. It's thick, and you can almost smell it. You can almost breathe it. It's almost like a super humid day, like in San Diego.
You should
like
always be in a state of yellow to orange.
See, but you know what? How does that translate when you go home?
That's the thing. When you go home,
see,
you
pluck
should
the string
still,
there.
You should still be yellow.
And that's no, I totally am. But like if you really search my house, I have weapons everywhere. You guys didn't know, but I have several weapons in the living room, several weapons in the bedroom. I have things, and I'm aware of things that poke someone's eye or just hurt in general everywhere. And I know how to use them, or at least I think I know how to use them.
Then you're not white because you put them there. You place them there.
You're right. I mean, I have them everywhere, and it's like
and there's a reason for that. It's
zombies.
You're getting
Zombies.
ready.
Yeah, I'm zombies. But no, you're right. But I won't go so far as to say to the yellow-orange area. I would say more of what was the second one? Or yellow. Way more yellow than anything.
Yeah,
because it's like, it's just head on a swivel. And it's more or less that. It's just head on the swivel, back to the wall. Like when we go to restaurants and stuff like that, I'd prefer to see the exits or not that, again, it's not that I'm ready for shit to go down. It's just like, I like to just be like.
That's just street smarts.
And that's why I say
I think that's as far as it goes, though, because pears are pretty good.
And that's what I'm saying. It should always be a yellow to white. I mean,
but it kind of ruins that obliviousness or ignorance that I can't just have fun. Even when we're at Disneyland and stuff like that. Like I'll be like, yay! And all of a sudden I'll be like, hey, just real quick, head on the swivel. Okay, nothing's going down. And then I'll continue. But it's not all the time. It's just once in a while. I'll just be sitting there. My wife's getting a Starbucks or something. And I'm like, I'm going to take this time to just kind of observe and just like,
yeah.
All right, everybody's having a good time.
Realistically, it only takes a couple seconds to do that.
Right. I mean, and like
so
I
was
was
really ruining your day, but that is still considered yellow
right.
orange.
And speaking of that kind of those critical seconds, like I read, I don't know if this statistic is real or not, but like the amount of seconds that a guy starts shooting and it ends with civilians that have their own guns on them is like on average like 2.3, 2.5 seconds. So someone starts wilding out with their guns, 2.5 seconds later, that guy's done because someone took care of him. And out in California, the average is like 14 minutes or something like that. Like by the time someone even stops or even arrives or something, you know what I mean? It's like hugely significant. And I'm like, okay, we kind of joked around earlier, if you know just about everybody has a strap on them or a gun, you're more susceptible not to do anything. Yeah. You're just like, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers.
Even if you have a gun, just the option or even the chance that somebody else has a gun, you're gonna think twice. It doesn't even matter.
Especially more than one gun too, because it's like,
because I can have a shotgun, I can have a freaking machine gun, I can have an AR, freaking M4, but it doesn't matter because even a pistol can get me. So
a well-thrown rock will hurt too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be skeptical on this other person I'm
like
trying to rob
who in
right
this
now.
facility has
exactly,
his arms.
And it's the person
just I'm trying to rob him doesn't mean he doesn't have a gun.
Right, and he doesn't, and he hasn't been robbed before too. Exactly. So he had all those feelings, then came back up, you know.
And you seen those videos where the little old dude pulls out a fucking like sidearm and just start popping them?
Yeah.
Like, oh shit!
Dude, I've seen two. The most recent one was
one?
That's the one I just saw, and I was like, you almost feel bad for the guys because you don't know their situation. You're like, dude, I need to feed my kid. I need this, or they were just really stupid and tried to rob a couple.
That dude had like 6 in him. Like,
easily.
He was like right here, pop, 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 pop. He tried to run away, pop, pop, pop. I was like, oh, and he just fell.
And like that's
like
reality.
The adrenaline was like going, and you saw him keep running. I'm like, dude, you just got 3 to the chest.
It kicked in right down the stairs.
Right when he hit the stairs, he like fell over.
Yeah,
and it was just like shit.
I mean, it's the same thing like with an animal. You shoot the animal, they just don't keel over like the movies. No. They go, oh fuck, oh. Boom.
Well, you also got to understand the kill zone. From here to here, if I have my gun in my holster...
So he's pointing about less than 10 feet.
I'm not going to win.
Well, even with a knife, if the guy has a knife and you have a gun, you're dead.
It doesn't matter because he has to be a certain distance for the timing for me to get my weapon out.
And if you remember the safety and all that.
That was a pretty close enclosure that dude was...
Like, it has to be at
least. Super... But they had guns too.
It has to be
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, so...
Actually, from the computer to the mirror.
So that's about 10, 12 feet.
Yeah. It has to be. Yeah, it's actually a 15-foot radius. You have to have your weapon, if from holster to on target, has to be at 15 feet. Because if not, you lost your kill zone.
Unless you're Wyatt Earp and you shoot from the hip.
About 90%.
I'm just joking, but no. It's funny because like I'm a huge fan of MythBusters. I've said it millions of times on the show, and they did a gun versus knife because it's like never bring a knife to a gunfight. The knife was winning.
Yeah,
every time.
Matter.
Every time.
It doesn't matter.
I think like 20 feet is when it really started. Like he started getting a bullet barely off. But yeah, he unholstered it, he cocked it, and then he shot. But people that are it's already ready to go. All you have to do is you pull your gun out and you take your safety off, and that's one swift motion. By the time it's not even on target and your safety's off with a skilled marksman.
That's
I am nowhere near skilled.
When they train you to shoot from here.
Oh, really? From the hip?
Because you have to push out. So you could use this to push them back
and
then get off your shot, or you can just go from right here. Just in case they do break that kill zone.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? That's why if you're training to shoot from here, which is really hard.
Yeah.
For me to hit directly center from here, you would think it'd be easy.
I mean, it's really hard to even aim. I mean, to be honest, like it's funny because like you see a lot of these video games and you see a lot of movies and stuff and television shows. They think it's just that's how it is. I've shot guns, hundreds of rounds of ammo, and still I am not good. I'm better than the average guy that were to happen to pick up a gun, but you don't understand how you can have your rear sight and your front sight on target, but those little 2, 3, 4 degrees of distance in where that wiggle room is, that means that it's either hitting the dude or missing it. You know what I mean?
I'm like, holy
shit!
It's either your slag press or your breathing. So if you're in a freaking situation where you're breathing hard, your shot's gonna be off.
Yeah, I'm sure
your shot's gonna be totally off because you're not gonna get it right back on target right after.
No, because like I said, like with all that adrenaline, even just shooting down range, that's perfect case scenario. That's never gonna happen in the real world.
And your natural instinct is to tighten up.
Right.
And every time you shoot, you're using more muscle, therefore you're going like this.
Right. And you're blinking too. Like I blink, but not with my shotgun for some weird reason.
Shotgun is awesome. I love the shotgun.
Love my shotgun.
I just wish
Love my
shotgun
shotgun.
would, like, let out more rounds. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I got a tactical. I got a 7-in-1.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's
Damn,
awesome.
right, I got 8 chances for you to die.
Because you can high tuck that shotgun and still be like accurate as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am aiming
Yeah.
that away.
With my eyes
Like,
closed.
yeah.
Trust me, I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
You will be hit.
Yeah. So man, I love guns. I love doing all that kind of stuff, man.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
prefer not to use it though.
Well, yeah, well, again, that's what again, with the video games and the TV and all that jazz, people think if I pick one up and my life depended on it, I'm gonna get out of that situation. And I'm like, oh no,
most
honey,
definitely.
no.
Me personally,
There's
I
a
like the
95% chance you're gonna die.
I like the PR-24.
What's that?
That's awesome. The baton.
Oh, dude, I hear
It
that's
is
knockout
so
potential
Awesome.
with certain
There's
technique.
so many things you can do it. Because I'm training that too. Oh man, I love that thing.
Well, let's not, the double-headed dildo. Let's throw that into consideration. You can nunchuck
True.
those nunchucks.
Cross that off.
But can you make a staircase? Exactly.
Well, it depends on the what?
How big are the balls? I got it.
Wait, was that a sexual position? Because now I need to know. What's the staircase?
What's the staircase?
Show it on mic right now. But no, man. Hey, I appreciate what you do. Thank you for doing it. It does take a special person to do that, and I appreciate your time and your contribution to this country and the safety of it. Thank you, man.
That was pretty slick.
Yeah.
That was
You're like, well, that's why I'm the host, and Mike's an idiot. So, Mike,
I'm
Mike,
just really
excuse me.
intrigued on what you guys.
Oh,
are talking
dude,
about.
I'm
'Cause you
all
guys
ears.
You're firearm savvy. I'm like, I shot a gun once or twice.
Well, dude,
You
but
know,
you
but-
have a little. But that's the thing. Like, even what Coach Ricky said with jujitsu and all that stuff, you need to know just a little bit more than the average cat because, like, even in a street fight, First off, what is the majority of people? They're right-handed. So if the majority of people get in a street fight, what are they going to throw? Probably an overhand right. There are lefties out there that can sleep you because you're surprising. But if you know a little bit, if you know to put your hands up, if you know to tuck your chin in your fucking your shoulder, if you know to just kind of give yourself major distance, like,
And how to,
okay, you're gonna
how
have
he
to come
showed
get me.
how to make my fucking shoulder to my fist
steel,
to
yeah.
fucking steel. I was like,
Well,
It-
that's
it
what
made
I'm
your
saying.
punch
like,
a
just
big
'cause
difference.
You're not going to be a person that uses a weapon doesn't mean you shouldn't be weapon savvy.
Yeah,
Are
I mean,
you
what?
going to give somebody time to shoot you? Or are you going to try to take the gun?
Hell no.
Now, if you know the functions of the gun, you'll know where the magazine release is.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'll do some
You
Jackie
get
Chan
this,
shit.
just because he has a gun. doesn't
Well,
mean
just
the
even
mag
right now, I
release-
was like, "Is that your release?" I was like, "Oh," because I've never handled this gun before. I was like, "Is that your release?" I was
But
like,
if
"Oh."
you
It took me
know-
a couple seconds. I was like, "Oh, there's your release," and that was it.
Most releases, he knew where it was going to be.
Right.
Though. It's always going to be on the
Left
grip.
side.
Yeah,
It's always going to be on the grip, no matter what. Now, if you know that and you grab a dude's gun and hold it like this, you're not going to look for the top. You're not going to look for the side. You're going to look for the handle, and you're going to try to press that release. You know what I mean? And you
Yeah.
know, gun savvy again. There's always one in the chamber, or there's a chance to be.
So yeah,
You're
even
gonna
if
let
you
him get
do
one
get the
off.
magazine, you're still in danger. You're still like, like
So,
it only takes one.
Did you see the on Netflix the assassin, the memoirs of an international assassin?
Oh, I
Oh,
haven't-
Kevin
I haven't.
James. No, I
He goes
haven't.
like
watch
this. He
that.
goes, boom, and he drops the magazine, and he lets go. And I'm like, see, no.
See, man, I mean, Hollywood. I'm very grateful for them. Hundreds and hundreds and thousands of hours of watching television or entertainment on the screen, and it is good. It's great.
Or like those guys that fucking like jump and like roll while they're like.
Yeah. I was like, dude.
That's
Like I said,
probably not
try shooting without
accurate.
aiming down sight. That is extremely difficult. It's hard for me to aim down sight and shoot. I'm like, I know how to do this, like I've done it before. But yeah, I was telling my daughter, we have since we grew up in the 90s, we all know what a kumite is, right? Goddamn right, blood sport,
Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. You goddamn right.
Ask you what a kumite was earlier. I didn't
Yeah.
ask you what
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
I was telling you what
Yeah,
it was.
but we always say, "Come on, let's do a kumite." And I was like, "All right." So we'll go in the living room and we
Kumite,
we horse around. But
Dude,
I
what
was like,
kid
"Do you
didn't
want
do
to see
that?
what a real kumite is?" And she was like, "Sure." So I show her the movie, and she goes, there was the first time I've seen a Muay Thai guy, and he has a really weird stance, and he's kind of moving his legs up and down. It's really weird. And she goes, "Is that how a kumite is?" And I was like, "Yeah, it is. Well, for the movie, but a real fight, that's not. You've seen real fights. That's not how it
I
is."
see like those CSI.
Oh yeah. Can you enhance the image? In reality, they
Well,
can
when they
enhance
go
it, but
in,
it's still blurry.
they're
It's just a big ass
They're
blurry
going in
picture
there
now.
Like this. They're going there like this. I'm like, yeah, no.
It's gonna kick you in your
No.
eyes.
Yeah, no.
Oh shit!
Because somebody come around the corner and bow.
Yeah.
You're done.
Oh yeah.
Like,
And who's gonna go? Hold on. Who hit me? No, yeah. And well, I love watching these videos when people get a a shotgun that doesn't have the shoulder butt, meaning the thing to put against your shoulder, and they'll aim it
Yeah.
right up in their eye. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. And then
Oh.
go, bow, they split their dome
Like
wide
that
open.
one chick on that video, she had
A
she had the
Desert
shotgun,
Eagle.
She was like, "Boom!" I was like, "Holy
when
shit!"
I went to my tactical academy,
Mhm.
we did 6.5 hours of shotgun. My whole
Damn.
shoulder,
Yeah.
both sides were black.
Oh, I'm sure. Because, like, I remember I put 50 through them, and I had a huge... That was the first time I shot a shotgun. But my friend taught me
Black.
technique. I put 100 rounds through it, not one
Doesn't
mark.
matter.
And I'm 6 hours worth of it. I'm sure I'll be hurt. But, like, 100, I was like,
Man, dude.
gotta have good techniques.
'Cause all they
But, yeah,
did
no, I
was
get
had,
that.
Like, boxes on top of boxes of freaking buckshots. And you just kept refilling your pockets. And you didn't
Ugh.
stop until your pockets were empty.
Oh, my God.
As soon as you get down the last 3 bullets, you're like, yes.
See that again, son.
Yeah.
They make you hate the shotgun because they want you to manipulate it. Now you give me a shotgun, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm super slow with my reloads, but I'm starting to learn.
Damn gun.
I'm starting to learn
Like,
how to
I hate it.
left hand reload.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, instead of switching hands and reload like this, I'm learning how to left hand reload. Just because that's real life scenario.
Do you have it?
Not in this room. No, it's in the house.
Dude, I can show you. I'll show you this. It's called an African carry.
Okay,
It's
yeah, I got fake
forearm
bullets, so you can show me.
position.
Yeah.
And then you have the round in your hand already.
Oh, the two. Oh, yeah.
It's a tactical reload.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Isn't that more for a double barrel though?
And you swing it up. No, it could be a single.
Oh, really?
You just go up, swing it up, and as soon as you swing it up, boom. That's it. One hand.
Oh, I see.
That's
So
all
it's
you gotta
okay,
do.
okay, okay. Yeah, I get it.
Slides right into the slope perfectly. You just bring it up. And
Yeah.
push the freaking slide forward.
Yeah,
Ready
yeah,
to go.
yeah.
It's totally done.
Yeah.
See, I'm all.
Yeah, dude. It's, well, I'm fascinated by
fucking
that.
dope.
I love shooting guns, but and I told you, but my thing is archery now. Like I love shooting guns, but there's like let's say the shotgun, because I go clay shooting and stuff like that, and it's pretty hard to shoot clays,
It
but
is.
like it's really hard to
That's
shoot
motion
clays.
right there.
Yeah, but like I said, like I have a 16-inch barrel, and I'm still nailing them. They don't powder, but they split. So I'm like, I got it with one bead. All right, but with archery though, that is I think it's pretty close to the ultimate. I think the spear is probably the ultimate.
It's a different beast, but the accuracy should be amazing if you get it.
Right, if you get it.
you're just like, oh, dude, I'm badass.
Because even with guns,
I'm
like wind
badass.
isn't really a factor. I mean, if you're shooting hundreds and hundreds of yards,
it depends.
major
on
factor.
What gun you're
Shotgun, not so much.
using.
Not
Well,
when
that's
you're clay
like
shooting.
We're short. Okay,
Yes.
If I'm gonna aim, I'm not gonna aim directly at my spot. I'm gonna aim above it
Just a little, yeah.
because I gotta shoot upwards because you have to get the drop factor.
Right,
Now, if
and
I'm arming face to face, I'm gonna hit low all the time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, hitting
it's
the
like-
dick's not bad, man. But no, but that's how I train when I do boxing. I always set like my mental target, or I had a punching bob. The guy. It's like a dude.
Yeah.
I would set him like 6 foot, or like just a few inches above me, because that's like the average height is like 5'8" to 5'10" or something like that. So I would always
That's what
put
we were
it
training on.
right. I would always put
Second-
it up higher. Not my height. My height was it's fine, but on the average guy that I would have a little confrontation with, he's probably going to be taller than me. The chances
most
of it.
likely.
So I always boxed or did my workouts. I do it on a taller punching target because I'm short, and people don't understand that to punch up fucking hurts. It
really
burns,
does.
man, and to do everything up hurts when the world is meant to be level. And dude, it's funny that we say that. because I saw a picture of what the difference between equality and justice is. And I saw a picture. So basically there's this wall and there was like fireworks or something going off. Like it's just a cartoon picture. Or a baseball game or something. So there was a tall guy, a medium guy, and a small guy. And now there was a tall box, a medium box, and a small box. So the definition of equality was the boxes were all the same. Same size box, like a 2x2. The tall guy jumped on the big box, the medium guy jumped on the big box, and the small guy jumped on the big box. The small guy barely saw over the wall. The medium guy clearly saw over, and the guy had no problem seeing over the wall. Now, that's equality. Now, justice was the small guy got the tall box, the medium guy got the medium box, and the tall guy didn't really need a box, but he got the small box. And what happens is it really struck a chord with me because I'm like, I punch upward when I train. When we shoot, I aim a little higher. You know, I have to kind of adjust to the average height. Mm-hmm. I don't complain about it. I'm not bitching about it. I just make me the master of what I can. Jiu-jitsu. At my early levels, it's a strong man's game. You know, it is kind of muscle, but when you progress, it's a technique thing, and it doesn't matter how big you are. Yeah. So, like, I'm like, wow, that picture's really cool. Like, if people shared that picture, which I should have shared it, but I didn't. But I'm like, that's reality. So you guys need to learn. That gave me a really good nutshell version of what justice is and equality is. You know what I mean? I would love to be taller. Ain't happening. But these tall dudes with all the money and stuff like that, they probably don't have a good sense of humor like I do, or they don't have a good view on life like I do, or they're surrounded by good people like I am. So it's like, I'll balance that out. I'll take my life the way it is over having more money or more everything. But trust me, I mean, I'll put a price on your guys' heads. It's fine. Mike ain't worth $1 million. So I'll trade him in for a Twinkie that was deep fried and some ice cream. Okay.
I'll trade him in for another Modelo.
All right, man. No, totally cool. Oh shit! I thought. Oh my god! It's been an hour and 11 minutes. I thought I could have swore it only said like 20 minutes. All right. Thank you, Chemo. Oh my goodness, that was a great conversation. Yeah, that's why I love the podcast. We can just keep going as much.
Quiet. I was like, oh shit! I'm intrigued and interested in what you guys are talking about.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, Mike, where can you get a hold of us, man?
You hit us up at mod4up@gmail.com. Look us up on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Listen to us on iTunes, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Yep, this is episode 49.
Almost there. Almost episode 50. We're going to switch things up a little bit. Thanks, guys, for all the love, the shares, the likes, the follows. Yes. mod4up@gmail.com. Hit me up, hit Mike up, anywhere that's somewhere you can find us. Chemo, thank you for your stories. Thank you for your service to this country.
Welcome back for the weekend.
Yeah, welcome back to SD, even though it's for a little bit. But please enjoy yourself. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're safe. Yeah. Anytime you want to come back on the show, I had a blast. It was very informative, very educational. You know, I feel like I'm a better person, better learned person. I'm going to fear the number 13 and 14 now, especially if you have it on your fucking face. Teardrops don't bother me because it's like, okay, yeah, fine. But you have a norm. That's the norm. Yeah, I see that. But you got a 13, 14. I'm going to drop my bubble gum and not buy shit from the store. I'm going to just wait a little bit. All right, man. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. It was raining. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a good one. Christmas is coming up. Guys, hope you guys have another one. Please don't stress, everybody. Just enjoy the holidays. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy what you enjoy and just have fun. Yeah. All right, man. Anything else, man? Nope. Anything else, Chemo? No, all right, catch you cats later.
Peace out.